Hello, fellow geeksters, and welcome to Pardon, My Geek Podcast.
Welcome to Pardon, My Geek Podcast, and nerd culture is taken seriously, not seriously at all. My name is Quinn Hogan. That is our beautiful Josiah Shore, our lore master of all things comics. Look at him, so pretty.
Yes, that's accurate. Very accurate. Lore Master, I'll take that title. That's actually a very pretty, it's a cool title.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm gonna put that on my driver's license.
Lore master of DC and Marvel.
Sir, do you know why I pulled you over? Josiah Lore Master short? What the heck is that?
Where'd you get this?
Where is this fake? Sir, step out of the vehicle. Oh, crap.
Oh, crap.
Should have never bought it off Temu.
They shouldn't have bought an Oregon license off Temu.
The stupid custom Temu.
So, this is our part 2 to a news section. We did the news section earlier. This is our game time. Another draft. We haven't done a draft since our movie draft.
For a while.
Yeah, 3-4 weeks ago.
Another draft.
Yeah, this one will be a bit of a fun draft. Nothing too serious. It'll be worst roommates, where we take turns picking who we think would be the worst roommates from Marvel and DC. And one caveat is they have to be a person, so they can't be a monster. Person who turns into a monster is fine. They just can't be a monster. And since I lost our previous game of the fake or real news, Joe, you get to pick first.
I get the 101.
Yes.
I get it. I'm so excited because I don't know if there is a true 101 in this draft, because I mean there's so many people on here.
Hundreds of characters amongst both.
There's just too many. But I do feel like maybe there is 101 that would be all around terrible. And he is from DC. So before we started recording, Quinn was complaining about how there's not a ton of DC characters, and I said, well, there's a couple.
I was saying like DC characters that are like the worst. They're like bad roommates, but yeah, I mean there's a good amount. What did you have?
I am choosing for my 101 Mr. Mxyzptlk. Mr. Mxyzptlk? I believe that's how you pronounce it.
His name's always confused me.
Very confusing, but I believe that is the 101 because he is just an all-powerful, really annoying, just like he messes with you. That's like basically his thing. His favorite hobby is annoying you. You come home after like a long day of work and the couch is on the ceiling and he's watching upside down. You're like, well, what am I gonna do? And then you open up the fridge to get yourself some food and everything has turned into Jello or is in Jello, and you're like, oh my gosh. And then you ask him, hey, we need more ketchup, and he's like, oh, don't worry, I got you. Boom. And then you're a ketchup bottle, and you're like, what the frick is happening here? So I feel like he is just, because he loves annoying people, like that is his hobby, that's what he's known for, fifth dimension character, he goes in and out, he just messes with you. That is his character.
No.
Terrible roommate. Unlimited magic pretty much. Manipulation, warping, reality warping, and just vanishing, and just
now
here's terrible.
Here's what I would argue though. From what I understand with the character, which could be false, but what I understand is that his pranks usually come alongside a game. And if you win his game, he screws away. He screws off.
This is true.
So
there is a chance for survival.
There is a chance that if you're smart enough, he just stops. Which, you know what? For a crappy roommate, I'd rather take one that has a chance to stop than one that just won't. Even if I have to deal with like a week of Jello food and trying to sit on a couch that's on the roof or on the ceiling. If I can beat his game, then I don't think he'd be the worst.
Fair enough. But I mean, I feel like the criteria for this draft should be like you should be able to at least somewhat live. Just immediately death.
Right, so it's like no universal little threat that just wants to kill you. It like mess with you is fine, but like Mr. Miziptic doesn't want to just like kill you.
No, he
just
wants
like
to annoy you.
He wants to annoy
you.
He wants to mess with you. And you can beat him. You can win his game. Yeah.
If you do it right, you win.
Yeah.
Then you got a pretty cool magical friend.
I guess I was gonna say essentially a genie, if you will.
Pretty much, fifth dimension. Quinn, it is your pick.
Now this one, I feel like I've lowball actually. Looking at my list comparatively, but this one might need a bit of explaining. Bruce Wayne.
Ooh.
Because he is a rich playboy who, even though he's Batman, even though he does a lot of incredible things, he's always had Alfred at his, like, as beck and call to help him, nurse up after a fight, or to give him food, give him water. To live with him would be to imply that he doesn't have Alfred with him. And so my question is,
and then you would be Alfred.
That I would be Alfred.
You would be Alfred?
Right, like I would be Alfred, or there'd just be no Alfred, and he would just be miserable the entire time complaining. So it's like, and not only that, but he's Batman, so like he's gonna disappear early in the night, and he's gonna come back at like 4 a.m, crashing through a window or something to get home. You're gonna be like, what the like you wake up, you're like, what the heck? You run out and he's like take off his cowl and stuff. It's like, dude, use the door.
Yeah,
but
seriously.
and so I think silver spoon white boy who has a nighttime job as a vigilante would make it awful.
You point out a very that would be terrible. That would be terrible. That was a great pick. You still have the next pick. You have the next pick. So
okay.
what is your next? It's snake draft. So you go again.
So I just wanted to wait for you to confirm. Next would be Bruce Banner or the Hulk. Because well, Bruce Banner I think himself would be a fine roommate. He'd be fairly reclusive. If anything sets him off, your apartment's gone. Like, walls are getting destroyed. There's no reimbursement for that. All your stuff's gone. My nice PC is gonna probably get destroyed. Like,
oh, it's gone. That's dead.
Like, you are walking on eggshells with Bruce Banner as a roommate, because you're like, okay, I better not do anything to annoy him, or my apartment might just be gone, and I might just be homeless. So,
yeah.
It's like, there's nothing straight, like, blatant that makes him an awful roommate. It's just the fact that you have to be so careful with what you do and say not to annoy him to the point of becoming the Hulk.
Oh, that would be... Yeah. Oh, man. Now I'm thinking about that. That would be... Oh.
I've been around people who you have to walk on eggshells or else they just, like, pop off and get angry. And so it's like, I hate that. Like, yeah, Bruce Banner might be able to control his anger, but still, everyone has a breaking limit, and, Bruce Banner's breaking limit just so happens to also summon the Hulk.
Yeah, when you get him mad, you're, like, playing Smash or something, and you just absolutely annihilate him for, like, the 10th time in a row.
JV 4-stock. Hulk, break TV!
Hulk, break TV! Hulk smash you.
Yeah, it would.
God. Punch you out of. Just I'm imagining like you're in a New York apartment building. He just Hulk smashed you, and he just punches you straight out the building.
Right. I imagine it's like an
Gone.
outside shot of like the exterior of the building. All of a sudden, it's just wee.
Now I can't not think of that. That'd be so funny. So funny. Okay. Great pick. Great pick. I guess that's me now.
Yeah, here we go. You're two.
So, yes, I had a couple. Now I'm thinking about it. Those are great. Those are great picks. Hulk was definitely on my list of ones that I was gonna pick. I think I'm gonna go here with my gut. My gut who just says, it's never wrong. Well, my gut is sometimes wrong. But I would argue Moon Knight. Now, because of the multi-disorder functionality. I said that completely wrong. I'm like mid-burp.
Like mid-burp.
Oh my gosh. Why am I burping so much? Oh my gosh. Anyway, but you know what I mean. With the multiple identities of him, and with Moon Knight, it is a fact, and like they are literally multiple personalities because of him being a avatar for the Khonshu god.
Yes.
Like these are like then are legitimate people just in the same body. It just being him being the avatar and having magical powers, it like actually is possible, and like they just live different lives, which is crazy. And the show did great. Love the show. Anyway,
Right. Amazing.
in the comics, like the three identities, you have Stephen Grant, the quirky, fun, just super shy, scared of everything guy. You have Mark Spector, the mercenary, the original, the actual person, Mark Spector. Mercenary takes like whatever he wants, gun for hire, mercenary. Then you have the taxi driver, what's his name? Ted? No, not Ted Grant. I thought it was with Grant. Something.
Oh, good.
I just remember him as the taxi driver. He's known as the taxi driver. That is
Jake
like,
Lockley.
an assassin. Jake Lockley. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Why did I couldn't think of it. Jake Lockley, who is the like super quiet, mysterious, kill you in your sleep kind of guy, who is an assassin and is just all around crazy. He's pretty much a psychopath, serial killer at that point, and they only bring him out when in desperate need of like to get out of a situation. So, having a roommate, you never know who you're going to run into. Like, oh, you bump him into the kitchen. It could be Steven, have a fun conversation and, he's scared. Or, you could go to sleep and you hear some rummaging and you open your door and there stands Jake Lockley with his silenced pistol aimed at you.
I was going to say, like, at one
don't
point...
say anything.
At what point does Jake Lockley get sick of you and decide to, like, break into your room at night?
He's going to break into my room at night, and I'm never even going to know he's there. He's going to be sitting there in the corner, just, like, with the gun pointing, and I'm going to get up and be like, hey, man, what's up? And he's going to be like, you go bye-bye. Just, like, something really weird in French. So, I argue
yes.
Moon Knight would be terrible, because you just never know when you're going to die.
Yeah.
And he's also going out at night to fight crimes, so, it's just
kind of similar to what I said with
around
Batman, where it's just like you'll crash through a window to like get inside at night.
He's bleeding everywhere. You're like, "What'd you do?" And he's like, "I got shot a couple times. I'll be fine."
But my hardwood floor.
My hardwood floor. So, terrible.
No,
Terrible.
that is a really good pick.
I love it.
Yeah, Jake Lockley is the fear, right?
No, it's just Jake Lockley. I could get along with Mark and Steven, like,
Right,
we could get along.
Mark you might want to stay clear from, but he's not going to outright like be antagonistic. Steven, you're going to have a nice conversation about like museum art or something.
Or it's something fun or something that he saw that week, or have fun with him.
But it's that 1/3 dice roll of getting Jake and just getting domed at night that makes it not want him as a roommate.
Yeah. Okay. My next one
Yes.
is going to be a little debate. And you could say no
Okay.
to this one. Just, because I want to run it by you. But my
Appreciate
next
it.
one on my list was Galactus.
Okay. Here's
just...
the tricky thing with doing a galaxy level threats is that I could just pick like Apocalypse or Doomsday or or Darkseid, right? And just like, okay, yeah, they're awful roommates because they'll just kill you and there's nothing you can do about it. So
right. I was just saying no universal threats.
No universal threats. Okay. If it's like Sentry who like Void is like a universal
I wouldn't
threat.
count him as like a full-on universal all-time bad guy.
But like still like
I would say he's fine.
if they turn into a universal threat, I won't we can put that down. Because like there's still a chance of him being good, and so that's enough to balance it out. But if it's just
Fair
nothing
enough.
but universal threat, then no. Yeah.
All right.
If that makes sense.
Then we're going to keep... No, that totally makes sense. Then we're going to keep on going down my list, and I'm going to go with MODOK.
MODOK. Yep.
MODOK. The big-faced, floaty baby chair guy.
Baby chair guy.
Just... Now, I am speaking from the comics. Comics MODOK. The guy who's super smart, not the really dumb-looking guy from the Ant-Man movie.
God, he looks so
speak
bad.
of. But the guy in the comics who started the company AIM, started the company AIM, who is like a big manufacturer, all-around evil corporation, with robotics and stuff. But MODOK has not manipulation. What is that called? He can move things with his mind.
Telekinesis.
He moves things with his mind. He sits in a giant floating chair. He's humongous. He would take up the entire couch.
Like
he would barely be able to fit through doorways. I wouldn't have like zero room. And he's also tinkering with everything. He's building something. He's coming up with the master plan. And then eventually he's going to be building a bomb. And eventually our house is going to get raided by S.H.I.E.L.D. and take him down. And I'm going to be the crossfire. And
you're gonna be accomplice considered. Like
I'm going to be accomplice. I'm going to be taken to Raft prison. Like, MODOK is an all-around terrible roommate.
Yeah.
And he's also crazy. I mean, if you read any of the comics, watch any of the, Spider-Man shows or whatever when he shows up, which are better than the Ant-Man movie. Like, MODOK is just, like, annoying. He has a raspy voice. He kind of talks like this. And he talks in the third person half the time. Annoying. I would get so annoyed, I would just consider just taking him and throwing him out the window myself.
So that's
and I would have to like grab him like this.
That is a really good. Yeah, that's really good. It's just the size. He's so big. Like
it's the size that would just be terrible.
You take up half,
and just the fact that he's just floating around, and he's just a big giant piece of metal.
He'd take up half my living room, like half my kitchen, like area.
I'm like looking around here. He would be like a quarter of my room, and the other like 2/4 are my bed frame and all the other stuff. And so I would like have no room in this room.
None.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
It's a great pick.
Yeah, that also mixed with his insanity and his want to tinker with stuff. No, you're not living.
And world domination, just.
You're not living long with him as your roommate because, like you said, you're either getting sent to the raft, or you're just gonna get killed at some point.
Yep.
He's gonna test like a new weapon on you or like a new experiment on you. It's gonna fail.
Yeah, I'm gonna get tested on from him, and I'm gonna be just.
Yeah, he's gonna ask you if you can put like a PC motherboard into a person's brain and have it work
in my brain.
He's gonna
be like, here,
lobotomize
put this
you.
in. As I'm sleeping, he's like, shh, get in there. Then I'm under his control. Then S.H.I.E.L.D. raids, like we said.
Yeah.
Big hullabaloo.
Just a big annoyance.
Big annoyance. All right. I think it is your
My
turn,
go.
my friend, for you to draft yours.
So, a lot of my picks are heroes. I don't have any villains
Hey, that's
on my
fine.
list. But this one, I think this one actually, this was a very human, roommate. It's Wolverine.
Oof.
Drunk, stinky, angry, like constantly just the worst. Hey Wolverine, can you pick up your beer bottles? No. Hey Wolverine, can you not smoke inside the apartment? No. It's like it's compared to a lot of yours. He's a very human roommate, but also very that's what makes him awful. It's just like the entire apartment's gonna smell. The entire apartment's gonna be filled with beer and beer balls,
Beer,
cigar smoke,
cigarettes, cigars.
like cigar and cigarette smokes are gonna like seep into the walls. Like
It's
he's
just gonna smell terrible.
it's gonna smell terrible. You're gonna deal with his bad attitude constantly. Like it's a very
Wolverine, can you come do the dishes? He's just on his bed.
it's the meme of him on his
The meme.
Gene.
Gene. Red. I had to pull out a photo just to.
I was like, why did you pull up the photo?
Well, it's just a dumb photo from winter camp of just snow, and so it's not really nothing. It's just like,
Right? He's going to be depressed and then angry and then drunk. It's a very real human roommate in the worst way possible.
in the worst way. In the worst way. Great pick. I love that pick. And just like, he's made of metal too, so it's just like, can't really do anything to him because the minute you punch him, it's just, ting!
Right? Like if you get sick of him, you go, ah!
You're just like walking by him and you smack that butt, and you're like, ting! Ah! Shoot! I'm sorry.
I was thinking more
Ah!
you get sick of him, you slap him in the face, and then out of like
Oh,
anger,
yeah, that works
and then
too.
you're like, fuck, or crap.
Great pick. I love it. All right. And your next one.
My next pick. This one is entirely dependent if I know the lore of the character correctly. And that is Superboy, who I believe is a adolescent clone of Superman in a teenage boy's body.
Yeah. I mean, yes.
So, yeah.
Really, the lore is that he's a mix between Lex Luthor and Superman. And so he has, like, Lex Luthor's brain, but then also Superman's powers.
Okay.
But also a teenage boy. It depends on if you're doing, like, Superboy the clone or if you're doing, like, Superboy his son.
I was thinking more Superboy the clone.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's a mix between, like, Lex Luthor and Superman. And so he's, like, smart, but also with Superman's, like, powers and stuff. Which could also be bad.
Yeah.
Because then you're just mixing Lex Luthor with Superman powers.
Right, you're mixing Lex Luthor's ego and pretentiousness with, you know, someone blasting off into the night to save people, and with him being cloned, creating a lab, he probably doesn't have much experience around roommates and around living with other people, so he probably just doesn't
growing
know.
up in a lab.
Yeah, he grew up in a lab, so he's like he doesn't understand the complexities of having a roommate and living with other people. That mixed with the ego and the intelligence of Lex Luthor just means he's gonna be a menace. Clean the dishes.
He's just gonna be like a little mini MODOK, like I have, except
right.
he's Superman powered and he could just fly straight through the roof or
Like-
out the windows.
Right, like fly through. Dude, we have to pay for that. Fly out.
Use the door.
There's a door, right? Okay.
Open a window. Go out on the balcony. Why are you going straight up?
Yeah. So.
And if you're like on like the first level of like a building. Oh, great.
Sorry, neighbors. Right, like.
Everybody's looking down. Again?
Again? Yeah, it's just like there's no sort of understanding of his powers, of living with others, of who he is. Like it's just
No.
it's gonna be a long and tiring learning experience.
Very, very much so.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's a good pick. I like that pick.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go next. I'm going next. If
Yes,
you
you're
are
going next.
all wondering.
Your last
I have. Yes, my last two. I gotta make these good. I had a couple. I had a couple more on my list, both from DC and Marvel. I'm going to kind of go off you. I'm going into the DC realm, and I'm going to pick a hero, really, but one who would just be like a really big nuisance to me. I'm going to go John Constantine.
That's a good choice.
He is a hero, but he's kind of a mix between Wolverine and Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Where he's just drunk all the time. He's meddling with forces, sometimes beyond his understanding, and just making deals with the devil, with his soul and stuff. And it's just, I feel like I would be walking into like him doing some satanic crap, or something's written on the floor and he's like, don't touch that, and I accidentally touch it, and then I'm sent straight to hell or whatever. And then he's like, well, crap, I gotta go get him, and now I'm stuck in hell with a bunch of demons and stuff, and it just does not seem like the best time to have him as my roommate. I have the very high potential of being cursed. Just lots of beer, lots of alcohol in my room. It's a mess. He's not really cleaning himself, and he wears the exact same stuff every single day.
He's gonna smell awful.
It just seems awful to me to have him as a roommate.
Though I do agree with you mostly, I personally would be begging him to teach me magic. It's like, please, I want to do what you do. Please, I want to know magic.
Right. Okay, I would too, but he's John Constantine. He wouldn't teach us anything. He'd be like, no.
It's too dangerous. It's too far.
Dangerous. You don't deserve this kind of magic. You don't know what I had to give up for this. It's like, I don't care. I want to learn it.
but please, I want to know.
And he would just say no. And so that's another on my list of like why he'd just be terrible. He wouldn't like do anything. He wouldn't teach us anything. Whereas like at least with like maybe Doctor Strange or Wand,
they would teach us something. Like if you asked them, you were like, please, I want to understand the universe better. They'd be like, I could see if you're worth it. Right?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, John Constantine. That's my pick.
That's a good pick. That's a really good pick.
Oh man, I gotta make this last one good. Let's see. I had a couple. I'm stuck between two.
Oh.
Stuck between two. I think I'm gonna go with Deadpool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Deadpool. Just because, well, okay, computer.
Because honestly, it's Deadpool.
Because it's Deadpool. I feel like just saying the name, everybody should just go, yeah. That he'd be a terrible roommate. Just knowing what he is, he would never shut up. He would constantly break the apartment or house that we're in. Property damage is just straight through the roof. Paying the HOA every single day. He would eat all my food. I would have zero food in the fridge. It would just be gone because he's eating it. He would invite criminals into our place just because for a laugh, or maybe because he's trying to lure someone. Then I come home and there's just a whole bunch of people with giant robotic death ray arms, and I'm like, I'm gonna go somewhere else. And it's like, it is Deadpool, and he has no consequences. He can't freaking die, and so he's just like, well, I'm just gonna blow up this place, like he did in Deadpool 2. He blew up his apartment. Like, I would come home and it'd just be a steaming pile of fire, and I'd be like, oh crap. Well,
Deadpool, come on, man.
really? My comic books were in there, man.
Put a down payment on this.
Put it down. What about the mortgage?
What about the mortgage? I put a security deposit on this place.
It would go to crap so quickly. So quickly.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'd really need to say anything more because
No,
it's Deadpool.
Yeah.
It's Deadpool.
You know, he tries to be better. He tries to be good to the people around him, but it's Deadpool.
It's Deadpool.
He's a good person to have as a friend to see every now and then. He's the type of friend you'd never want to room with.
No, I don't want to live with him. I would like to go visit him, hang out with him for a mission or two, and then leave.
Yeah.
And then get out of his life immediately.
That
was my final pick.
That's a good final pick. Yeah.
Really good one, I feel like. I think I went with the right option. Quinn, you are the last one. What is your final pick?
Between two. But I think this one will be easier to explain, and that is Guy Gardner.
Oh, see, that was the other one.
That was the other one?
That was the other one. I was between Deadpool and Guy Gardner. I was like, both of these are just
He's
terrible.
just
So explain Guy. Explain Guy. Why
just
it'd be
a complete asshole. Just like he is egotistical, full of himself. Like he wouldn't do any chores. He wouldn't do any. He's a Green Lantern. He's too good to do basic house. Basic cleaning. He's too good to do. Like he would have the power to clean up the apartment in seconds with the Green Lantern, with the ring,
with the lantern.
He wouldn't because it's it's not becoming of a Green Lantern. It's too basic a task for the ring. He's egotistical. He's an ass. He is the worst Lantern, the worst Green Lantern.
Probably one of the worst.
And so
I don't know that squirrel.
That's
not necessarily doing anything, but yes, guys.
But yeah, he is
terrible.
Yeah, he. Like a lot of my picks, it's a very human, just annoying, doesn't clean up after himself, is just egotistical and asshole-ish, but that really is just what a bad roommate is.
Yeah, that is. That is a good pick. Oh man, that's good. Do you want to go over some honorable mentions that you had on your list?
Yeah, I'll pick the one that I was between, and that's the I believe his name is Clock King, the DC Flash Batman villain.
Yeah.
I
think that's his name. Yeah.
Yeah, Clock King.
That would be terrible.
Just stick up the ass, just you're 5 minutes late to our meeting. You're a minute late to our meeting. I have everything written down to a fine point, and you don't care. He will nag you and get on your case constantly, and he is willing to murder because of it. So
yes, he is.
So if you do not if you're not on top of everything, he will probably just kill you. He'd be like, "Yeah, I'm coming." He was 5 minutes late to our meeting constantly. It was only right to slit his throat. Yeah. Honestly, I think that'd be a better pick than some of my other picks, but it's too late now.
It's too late now.
Yeah.
Was that your only honorable mention? I have a couple on my.
That was my only other one that I had thought up. If you want,
I'll tell you a couple of mine, and you can also react to them. One of mine was Lobo. After we just saw Supergirl and stuff, I mean, he's constantly riding in on his space bike, flying out. He's a space bounty hunter. Like we've said with Wolverine and stuff, he's smoking, he's drinking, he's just all around crazy. Yeah. He's destructive, he's loud. He's not necessarily quiet. He would just come crashing into the building.
Probably doesn't care if you die in a crossfire or something. People invade your apartment and you're in danger. He's like, well, this crap sucks. Yeah, it sucks.
Another one I had was Venom.
Yep.
I feel like Venom would just be terrible. He's eating everything.
Venom or
creepy conversations.
Do you live with the symbiote, or do you have Eddie Brock, who is the Venom?
No, you live with Eddie Brock, who is Venom.
Okay.
But like Venom would come out because they're two people.
Oh, of course.
And so you would. So that's another one of it. Like they would have creepy conversations. You'd like walk in with like your food, and they're like sitting on the couch, and like the like head Venom is like coming out, and they're like talking to each other, and you just be, nope.
I'll go eat in the study rooms. Yeah,
I'll go eat in my room. Or like when Venom does like just become huge, he's huge.
No,
I mean, in the first one, he like pretty much breaks the apartment that Eobard's like in, or Brock that's in. It's just like, oh my gosh, he's huge. He eats the heads of people. Like, when is he gonna eat my head?
Right, like,
my save?
Is he gonna get hungry enough that he's like, guess just another casualty?
Yeah, like, oof, a little too much for me. And then my last one that I had here, besides Guy Gardner, was Gambit.
Really? That surprises me.
But he was low on my list. I was trying to think of another one, just because I wouldn't be able to understand a single thing he would say.
No, I would.
He'd be talking, and I'd be like, "What'd you say? What?"
No, here's the thing.
Wait, hold on. What?
I think he would be one of my favorite roommates. Beignets, what is it? Jambalaya? No.
Does he cook?
Yeah, he cooks. Oh yeah, he loves to cook. He's from New Orleans. He is from like the Creole community in New Orleans. Beignets, not jambalaya. What is it? It's like a New Orleans like meat stew that's super flavorful and really good.
Gumbo,
that's what it is. Yeah, like
or jambalaya.
Either or.
Yeah, he cooks.
Yeah.
Oh, how did I not know this? He is known as a great cook. Well, shoot, maybe I shouldn't have him on the worst roommate draft.
No,
maybe I should have him on the best roommate draft.
Like, yeah, you couldn't understand. Yeah. Like, here's the thing: accents it just take time to understand. I couldn't understand my lab teacher last term at all because he's from China, and so he had a very thick Chinese accent. But by the end of the year, I could understand him perfectly. So it's just one of those things where it's like an accent you can learn.
You just get used to it.
And you have some amazing New Orleans food that he cooks for you.
Well,
he can teach you cards, like how to play cards. Poker is super
fun. That's true.
You'd play poker with him.
He would probably play with us. Well, maybe I shouldn't have him in this draft whatsoever.
Yeah, no.
At least he was low on my list. He would have given me
the best roommate. Like,
crap if I put him on this list.
Basically, if we ever do a who's a best roommate draft,
who's the best roommate?
Like,
maybe we should do that.
It'd basically be like who gets the first pick, and the first pick would be like, he'd be my first pick, basically.
Gambit.
Yeah,
it's not bad. Not a bad one. So yeah, that was the worst roommate draft. We will go over our list real quickly. Worst roommate draft. My list is starting with the 101. Mr. Mixapillic. That's how you say it.
Yep. Perfect.
Moon Knight, MODOK, John Constantine, and rounding it up with Deadpool. So, and then Quinn.
Bruce Wayne, Hulk/Bruce Banner, Wolverine, Superboy, and then Guy Gardner.
So, let us know who you thought had the best, worst roommate draft. Which one was the best? There'll probably be a poll down there in the description. You can go vote, or just comment. So, this will probably go on to Instagram. So, hi Instagram, and tell us which one was the worst one. So that was the worst roommate.
Talk about who we think is who had the best list and worst list.
Yeah. Who do you think, out of both of us, who do you think had the worst one?
I think you had the worst one because yours has the most chances of just death. I
have the most chances of just dying.
Right. A lot of my
by chance, really.
Right. Like a lot of my roommates are just annoying and very human, like real life bad roommates, bad annoyances. You're just like Moon Knight might kill you, MODOK might kill you, John Constantine, you might just be sent to hell. Deadpool, he might kill you, or someone who's chasing him to kill him might kill you, to get to him. Like there's a very good chance with your list, you just die.
Yeah, And part of that reason is why I think yours is the best one, because I drafted whereas like I had the chance to die, whereas like the draft was the worst roommate. And so, it's roommate. You really think, you have to live with this person for a while. And so you still have to, pay rent. You go to work the next day. So it's like, that is what a roommate is. It's someone at home that helps you. You see them maybe once or twice, but like they could really annoy you, which is why I think yours is the best one. Just because a lot of your characters would be so annoying and just they would cause you so much trouble with just living before you had enough to go get your own place or go to another roommate. And so while I do love my picks, I do think maybe yours best adheres to the actual worst roommate questions and stuff. So we both voted for each other. So.
Right. Right. It's evil. It's equal.
It's equal. You must decide.
You decide.
Who was best? Tell us. But yeah, I think that turned out really well. That was lots of fun.
Yeah. I didn't know how this would turn out, and I am very happy with it.
Very happy. So I think that is it for this episode.
Should I sign us out?
Yeah. I think unless you have anything else to say, Quinn.
No, I'm all good.
Taking it off. So send us off.
All right. My name is Quinn Hogan. That's been Josiah Short. You can find us on Instagram at Pardon My Geek Podcast. We regret nothing because it was all true because we're geeks. See ya.
It's true. We're geeks. Bye.